Now to Utah's housing market and building your dream home. This morning we continue our summer series on the Utah Housing Crunch. Interviews with the experts live every Monday through the rest of the summer. Today we're talking new construction. Houses flying off the market an average of 6 days here in Utah. Developers and individual builders can't get homes off the ground fast enough, but they're facing some major material delays for everything from lumber to wiring. Joining me to talk about what that high demand feels like on the ground, Austri Ecker, marketing manager for Sage Homes. Austri, thanks so much for being here.
Yes, thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, so at this point, we've talked to kind of realtors, we've talked about the rental market. I'm really excited to talk about the building market. With Sage Homes, can you talk to me about, can we start with how many clients are you working with right now? Is that number dramatically larger than you've seen in years past?
Sage Homes currently has more than 100 buyers. It's difficult to say whether or not the pandemic has really impacted that number. But we're currently going through, obviously, a lot of exciting things. We've more than tripled our homes under construction over the last few years and have experienced that along with all of the excitement that's been going on around us. Luckily, we do have an educated team and really incredible trade partners who have been able to help us navigate what's really uncharted waters for any builder right now.
Right, so interesting. So can we talk about that demand shortage? I mean, that's one thing that's definitely made headlines. How is that pushing back your guys' timelines?
Our ability to get the materials and the laborers that we require in order to build in our projected timeline has been a little bit difficult. And that's something that we aren't letting hold us back. Again, we do have incredible trade partners and they're doing everything that they can to help. Like other builders, we have seen price increases and material shortages, and that's something that we're working through, and we aren't going to let that stop us from doing what we love and building beautiful homes for our incredible buyers.
For a client who maybe begins the process today, how long can they expect before they're moving in?
Our current build time is about 10 to 12 months, which is only slightly longer than what we have been doing. Again, with those material shortages, it has been difficult to get the laborers and materials that we need to build in our projected timelines. It's got
to feel a little bit like the perfect storm. You know, lots of people want to come, you need more homes, but then it's more challenging to get those materials and maybe more costly for you and for the buyer. Can we talk about how, I mean, these homes are going so fast. I mean, for a home that's already built, it's only on the market for about 6 days. What is it like for buyers to kind of find a builder that suits them and their timeline? What do you recommend for people as they're looking for a builder and looking for a lot that suits their needs?
Finding the perfect builder and the perfect lot is something that's really going to vary from person to person. A couple of the things that we recommend people look at is the lot size that they want, applicable commute times, how much garage space they'll need, and the quality of products that are going in their home. At Sage Homes, we truly care about each of our buyers, and we want to build them a home that's built to love and built to last.
Awesome, perfect. When somebody comes into maybe your showroom, what questions do you recommend they ask? I feel like this is, for a first-time builder, maybe an intimidating process.
Absolutely. I believe that one of the best things that every buyer should ask is, like I mentioned, the quality of products that are going in your home. It's important to know what comes included and what you're going to be paying for to upgrade.
Interesting. Okay, we only have a couple of seconds, but I'm curious about financing, the difference between financing when you're building versus buying something that's already built. Any recommendations there?
It really is relatively the same process. In both instances, buyers are required to pre-qualify. I would say that the main difference between buying a new construction home and buying an existing home is that along with your earnest money deposit, you will also be putting down a construction deposit, which really just solidifies the buyer's intent to obtain long-term financing.
Got it. Interesting. Okay. Austri, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Yes,
so
thank
interesting.
you.
We'll have links to more of this information on our website at abc4.com/JMU. And don't forget to stick with us all summer long for more on the Utah Housing Crunch here in Utah. Live interviews every Monday morning. All right, Brian, back to you.